Hello, hello. Oh. Be starting in a couple of minutes, okay?
So it's easy to design.
I'm heading down a dark road. Now that I've lost this, now I'm in pieces. I swear I'd never see you go. Thought it was real when you said forever. And baby, I tried to put up a fight. But my heart always ends up back on my sleeve. Made me feel brand new, and I believed you when you told me that you'd never leave me. But now I feel like I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm missing parts of me I didn't know I had before I ever knew. I'm falling to pieces.
Alright, hello. Yes, so, very funny tiger. We'll be doing a lot of wall boxing at this respawn, so hopefully no surprises there. Yes, 598 already. Probably pick up 599 today, maybe, during this stream. And 600 likely tomorrow. Probably not 600 today. And yeah, evening Rubinos. Hello. Hello, Quinn. Right, let's get started. I expect to do 2 refills because the loot is quite heavy here.
But now it feels like I can't breathe. Yeah,
Set analyzer. Pop. Let's go. Yes, I'm excited for Sanguine Claws as well. Finally. Got lots of places that I want to test and retest. Ooh, nice. Nice Quinn. I'll check it later. Congrats. Only took 3.5 months. I don't understand that question, Nuke Duck. We don't have yet Fatal Hold and Iron Blights, by the way, as you've probably already noticed. But we are not far off, actually. I need 50 more. So we'll have those in like 10 minutes. And then this respawn's going to be a lot better. Somehow the translation has not helped my understanding, I'm afraid. What the hell does Pitbull mean in this context? Like the singer? Or is that just some sort of... Does it have some other secondary meaning in Portuguese? Hey, you big dog. Alright, okay. Fair enough. That makes more sense. Today, I'm not anticipating any deaths. Like this is a much easier respawn than what we did 2 days ago. I'm in a better mood. I feel more refreshed. My son is healthy. So I think a death today is extremely unlikely. Not impossible, but not very likely. I shouldn't have streamed 2 days ago, to be honest. I knew it was going to be a disaster. Live and learn. I'm just doing like random bestiary hunts on my way to level 600 because I just can't be bothered EXP. If I have to look at another cobra again, I'm going to be sick. So I'm just really figuring out a bunch of bestiary respawns to make it more bearable. Hey Ward. Let's mount up. I really like this new mount actually. I think it matches really well with the outfit and the collars. Oh, I should pop the boost before I forget. Maybe before this pull. It's a big one. There we go. This is the biggest pull of the lap, by the way. Yeah. Also, it's really not that bad hunting here, even without Fatal Hold. Like, if you space your abilities properly and you monitor the health of the Iron Blights and play around it, they shouldn't run away that often. Yeah, I know, Passig. It depends on the respawn, I think. I'm not so scared here, but I'm not doing it in places like Azalon and stuff again. It's stupid. EXP and Charming, I'll definitely be doing like proficiency and charming because I'm about to unlock Sanguine Claws. I'll just be trying to progress through the proficiency for that over the weekend and then do some proper EXP with the Sanguine Claws after the Rapid. That's my plan anyway. Hopefully be like level 5 after the weekend at least. It's already pretty strong. Grand Sanguine worth it? Have you seen the prices of those things? I don't know how you could ever justify it as being worth it. If they made your character like immune to damage, then they'd be worth it. Thank you. Thank you for the prime sub, Banjo. Appreciate it. Thank you. Because of your channel, I have returned to Tibia after 8 years. I have started my monk and reached level 121 using your guides. Awesome. Awesome, Banjo. Glad to hear that. Really awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the prime sub. Halfway to 6 now. Going slow. Do you mean the experience, Rubinos? Is that what you're talking about? Not quite sure what you're talking about. Yeah, I usually get about 5 to 5.3 kk raw here at the moment. I think once I have a fatal hold, it'll go up a bit. And with full charms, I would definitely be doing over 6. Yeah. But once I've got it charmed, I'm not coming back. Valida's bot is legal? No, of course not. Cavebot legal, guys? Can't go past 4.2 kk on Russia West with this at 552. Trying to use the Utamo Tempo wheel. Utamo Tempo, okay, so that's a paladin, right? You mean Utamo Tempo San. 4.2 kk. Well, that's definitely low, so you're definitely doing something wrong. But given blanket advice is going to be pretty hard. I think you're going to have to like send me a clip or something of you hunting. It's going to be impossible to say. I know, Imperiac. I was like exaggerating, but like, yeah, it's illegal. It's just obvious. It's definitely very, very illegal by Tipsoft's standards. It may as well be a cave bot, basically. Doesn't it also have like healing on a set amount of health and stuff like that? I've never used it, but I always see people using it on like OTS and stuff. Is there any difference between Grand Sanguine weapon and normal one? Yes. There's a better bonus to the spell, like the base damage increase on augment. The augment is better, and also now the weapon proficiency tree that came with the summer update is better on the Grand Sanguine as well. The tree is better bonuses. I mean, it's pretty significant, but it's not like, definitely not worth the price. It's a typical, like, classic super rich whale type item. Like the richest 10 Tibia players sort of thing. Unless they start dropping like crazy, then it'll be different, but then the prices will go down. Yeah, Tiger, I was shocked about gilded items having better trees. It's very weird to me. For years they were in the game. Cosmetic and then better, right? It's like retroactively adding extra damage like skins, you know, in other video games kind of type of deal. It's kind of strange. I guess at least it's not an item that you would pay like real money for. Like, it's not a store item, right? At least. It's still weird, though. Rumors. rumors. I don't think anything about rumors. I don't think anyone knows anything. I think if there's another nerf, like with like no other context, say next Tuesday, they hit us with another nerf, then I quit. I will definitely stop playing the monk at that point because that would be extremely unnecessary. If they're gonna make any changes, it needs to be a rebalance, not a nerf. Another straight up nerf, and I quit. And I'm moving to other vocations. What monitor am I using? It's a 1440p monitor. I'm guessing that's what you care about, how big it is. It's a 32 inch, but that doesn't matter. It's all about the resolution. And yeah, I think the nerf was like the nerf that we just had. I think it's kind of heavy. I think it's heavier than they anticipated. But I don't think it's like super unwarranted. I just absolutely hate the timing of it. I think it's horrible to release a summer update where the main feature of the summer update is getting like 3% more power for the weapon trees. That's literally the summer update, nothing else. And then the next day taking like 5% power away, basically like totally negating the whole summer update. I think it's horrible. I think it's really bad. I don't know, game balancing. I think it makes the whole update to me feel really bad. They should have waited like a month or so before doing this exact nerf, and I would have been okay with it. Have I tried the drone? No, I'm waiting for level 600, right? I'll have a better weapon, so I'm going to do drone then. I'll do it after the weekend. I still expect to beat you, Rubenos, don't worry. The nerf wasn't that significant. Free-shotted on level 85. Oh, I'll be doing 85 with my eyes closed. Like last time I did 93, 94. I expect I'll still be doing around that. Maybe 92, 93 this rotation. We'll see. PG till 500 and then fix charms. I prefer... I don't know. I don't know, Magda. When the monk came out, I would have said just rush levels. But now, it doesn't matter. Like, there's not going to be that many balancing changes, so you're not really at much risk. I would just do bestiary. It's easier to do bestiary as you level than then have to do loads of bestiary at a higher level, I think. How much should I aim at Rush OS with best slot in charms at level 550? Well, I mean, that is you know, if you're Mazarin with tier 5 set, you can probably push 8kk raw, but I don't think that's your question. I think you should push 5.5. I think 5.5 raw should be achievable for you, for the character with best in slot. But yes, one of the main things I see when people send me videos is they taking too long between pulls and staying in the pulls too long and then like not attacking for 10 seconds as they run to the next pull. That's by far the most common mistake I see when people send me the videos. Just not efficient with the time and damage. Pink and Iron Blight escaped somewhere. I guess we'll get him next lap. Actually, oh shit, we can apply Fatal Hold now. Made the update pointless? Yes, basically that's how I feel. I'm actually weaker now than before the update, which just feels bad. I don't know. I just think that's not a good way of balancing, and treating your customers, basically. If they did that nerf, yeah, like I say, a month from now, the exact same nerf, I wouldn't be complaining about it, but I just really don't like the timing. I think it's really awful. All right. Here we go. Now it's gonna get better. If you're pushing for 600, why don't you do any other response? Because I'm not actually pushing. I'm not racing or anything. I'm just playing a lot to try and get the 600, but I really can't be bothered with hunting like cobras and stuff. I've hunted it too long. I need a little break. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some okay respawns to finish off the last few levels while doing some bestiary. That's all. Excited to use Sanguine Claw? Yes, of course. I'm more excited about being able to do a certain few spawns that I've been looking forward to, and you know, stuff opening up with the Sanguine Claw and doing some more zero supply hunts. I'm waiting for Sanguine Claw to do a few more zero supply hunts for YouTube. I want to watch the world burn. The tears fuel me. I'd love it too much. Zero supplies, buried cathedral incoming. I'm gonna try. I think it's gonna be hard because you're not dealing any auto attacks, right? You can deal auto attacks to the spiders, but you're not dealing any auto attacks to everyone else, which means that sustain is tricky. So I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I'm definitely gonna try Overworld. Overworld is one I'm gonna try and do zero supplies on. That's the big one I'm looking forward to. We'll see if it's possible. Bebe? Yeah, of course people say that. Honestly, I don't care. It's such a stupid, unintelligent take that I don't care about it. It's just low IQ people saying that stuff. So, what is it to me? I don't feel guilty. I think it's absurd. So whatever. Let them say. Let them say what they want. When you just said common mistake for hunting would not be a good idea to make a video series of common mistakes in hunting. The problem with that is kind of difficult to find the content, right? I don't exactly want to make a video and be like, here's this clip of this really shit guy. Don't do this, you know? If you want to volunteer some content like that, then maybe. With Soul Command's level 5 proficiency, I'm using +1 attack. Someone did the maths. It's pretty close between that one and... Oh, I don't want to open it now because it lags when I open it. I'm going to die, but the top one is the other alternative one. But the +1 attack is best for vast majority, I think, of people in cases. It already feels a lot better with Fatal Hold, I have to say. And as I say, that one starts running away, of course. Classic. Nice music. Thank you. It's a random copyright-free playlist on Spotify of like 10,000 tracks, so... Nothing fancy in this playlist, but I'm glad it's not total garbage. I use copyright-free music because I want to seamlessly use the VODs on YouTube. And if you upload VODs on YouTube that have copyright music, it's game over. So it's quite important for me not to have copyright stuff in my streams. Will you redo low-level hunting places for Monk? Yes, I will. I'm gonna redo everything once the nerfs have finished. I'm gonna roll in over Monk and just complete the game again. That's the plan anyway. It's gonna be a few months from now though. Once I'm sure that there's not gonna be any more nerfs. I guess you can never be sure, but once I'm pretty confident. Where would you say a level 200 monk should go now after nerfs? You probably just want to stay at Grim Reapers until 250, and then go like Mirror or something. I would just stay at Mirror for longer. I still think where Hyenas are going to be doable. I don't know. I think I could still go where Hyenas at 200. Like your survivability is still the same, so you shouldn't be getting one shot or dying. Yeah, your damage is a bit lower, but it's not like where Hyenas have loads of health or anything. They should still die pretty quickly, I think. But there will be next nerfs. Yeah, I'm not planning to do this for another 5 months or so, this second monk. I'll have to do it eventually though, because yeah, too much of the content will be outdated, you know, by this time next year. Otherwise. You destroying these like if they were nothing? Yeah. This is a pretty nice spawn for the monk, actually. With Soul Commerce is very, very smooth. Good profit as well. Somewhere between like 1.2 to like 1.5 kk. I think if I had full charms, I could probably push close to like 2kk profit and close to 0 supplies while kiting. Once I unlock charms here, I'm going to try 0 supply here. I think it's possible. I wouldn't be able to wallbox like this. I'd have to be kiting. I think it's possible. Stay tuned. You have Deepling loot. Yeah, I do think Tipsoft usually copies a monster to create a new one, and usually the loot is like 90% the same as some other monster in the game. Never change, Tipsoft. Never change. What kind of nerfs do you think there will be coming? I don't think there will be at the moment. Like I said, if they do another significant nerf now, like no reason, I'll definitely be moving on to a sorcerer until they actually decide to fix the monk properly. I've already lost a lot of fun from the vocation. It's still fun to play, but the power level it's okay. Like it's just as powerful as a paladin or an EK at this level. I don't feel any stronger than on like a 600 paladin or 600 EK. Except those scale and are much more useful in a team hunt and in later game, whereas the monk in current state will not be. So if there's another nerf, I'm definitely stopping playing until they fix it, because there's no point. Got a hard time finding a team. I'm 250 plus ED trying to hunt solo. Oof. My tip would be to create a second character and only play the ED if you do have a duo or a team hunt. Otherwise, play a monk, EK, or paladin. Do not try to solo hunt on a druid. That would be my honest recommendation. I don't do that EXP on 580 solo RP. Okay, but then I guess you're also not one of the top players with best in slow equipment, because I can tell you that I can do XP like this on a 580 paladin and better. It's all relative, right? I'm pretty sure that most players can't do this experience on the monk either, right? Not to be, you know, super cocky or big-headed or anything, but that's the reality, right? And that's the reference point. It shouldn't be a reference point of one of the best monks versus average paladin player or average EK player or average mage player, right? If you're comparing, you should be comparing the same percentile of player skill. And if you compare like the top 2 percentile paladin, top 2 percentile monk, top 2 percentile sorcerer, top 2 percentile EK players, then there is barely any difference right now. Some respawns the monk will do better just because of the way it works in certain elements, and some respawns the EK will do better, some respawns the paladin will do better, some respawns the sorcerer will do better. It's fairly close now by the time you're like level 600, except that every other vocation is way more useful in team hunts and late game. I never had a 650 MS Zedis. I don't know from the top of my head. I think flimsies are best. I don't know what else you can do. If you ask me, if you come back and ask me 3 months from now, I'm gonna know, because I'm gonna be playing sorcerer soon on like a 500 plus. So then I'll know. And yes, paladin scales incredibly hard indeed. Yes. However, until 600 monk spanks us, yeah, of course. Well, I mean, he has to have some strength, right? Like, if he sucks late game, then he has to have a strong early and mid game, though. Or should he just be average or sucky at everything? At that point, why ever play it? Every vocation has to have some sort of strength. Why the monk does not touch paladin but touches monks? Well, I think it primarily comes from where the majority of the player base is, and I don't think the average majority of the paladin players are at the level where it's turbo broken. I still think that majority of the players in the game are like, you know, under level 500 ultimately. And then paladin is no problem, but the monk is very strong in that level range. So it's visible to a lot of players. And you know, no Tipsoft member has ever crossed level 500, so that's what they focus on. What's my raw fist skill? 113. If I'm going on my main EK 205, good spawn except grims. Where hyenas? If you have a nice weapon. Otherwise, I don't know, Drake and Walls, maybe. But nothing's gonna beat Grim Reapers. I hope you're prepared for that. You think Monk is still a good option to play, like main character? Yeah, of course it is. Unless they nerf it again. I don't think so. Yeah, it's still fun. It's still very fun to play. I'm still really enjoying the playstyle. It's just, I think I'm not going to have much to look forward to soon. I'll get his 600, I'll do a bunch of sanguine claw testing, and then what? Dragons for 1000 levels? So I'll be doing some sorcerer afterwards. Come on, Yashik. Why are you going to MS next? Well, I've done a bunch of EK content, I've done a bunch of Paladin content. Mage content is the only stuff I haven't really done. And, you know, I get bored pretty quickly. I've been playing Monk straight for 3.5 months now. You know, I'm still going to play it, but yeah, I'll need to make some more content for the mages. And loads of people have been asking for it, so I obey. And I think I just think it'd be fun content. Not many people stream and make guides for mages, right? I think there may be some interest in that. Is the endgame past level 600 that bad? Honestly, for solo players, for every vocation, it's pretty bad. Like you really want to have a team to be playing past 600. So I think maybe that's what's going to happen to me, right? I'm going to hit 600. I'll complete my solo bestiaries. I'll complete whatever I wanted, content I wanted. And then I'll just join the occasional team hunt and play the monk on a team hunt while playing like a sorcerer for content and guides. Maybe something like that will be the future. We'll see. But playing solo, much past level 600, is rough on any vocation. ED solo guide, 8 to 500. I mean, the sorcerer guide's not going to be much different, is it? We're probably going to do something like that. I'm adding gold to the loot list because I'm almost off cap. Actually, let me re-add it. We'll have to refill anyway. What level would you reach if you did only bestiary but did full bestiary? I think that's a mathematical question, right? It'd be it wouldn't be too hard to work out if you added the experience of all the monsters multiplied by how many you need in bestiary. Then add a bit more because clearly you do more than the full bestiary on certain respawns, right? Because other monsters need more kills, like in Deathlings, right? You do a lot more Deathling scouts kind of deal. And then you could just get the experience and figure out what level it would give you. I'd imagine it'd be somewhere between like 800 to 1000, maybe. If I had to guess. Why are you walling in that spot, not running with them? Good question. I was wallboxing with them definitely before I unlocked Fatal Hold because it made more sense. It made it easier to track the health of the Iron Blights. So they didn't run away. Now that I have Fatal Hold, maybe I can just run. But then it's hard for me to read the questions in chat. While wallboxing, I can read more questions and answer. So it's better for the stream. But maybe I'll just keep doing it and I'll try actually running when I hunt off stream here tomorrow. And I'll see how it goes. But yeah, fair enough, Chachman, good question. If you start playing MS, will you sell items on Monk? No. It's still gonna be, Monk is still my main vocation. I'm not abandoning it. I will still consider myself a Monk main. And I'll still play it. It's just I won't be like burning stamina on it every day type of deal. And not caring about like, you know, if I'm full stamina and stuff. I'll just be playing a little bit less and focusing on another vocation for some time. My armor imbu has 56 minutes left. Yeah, well, there was a nice little update in the summer update with the scrolls, of which I have about 30 in my backpack ready for a situation just like this. Hey, Joz. What are you going to test with the Sanguine Claws? Buried Cathedral, Flimsy's Venore, Flimsy's Port Hope, Overworld, Warzone 8, Isavi Sewers, War Dragons, Druasuras, Darasha Skeletons, Norkaratu's Castle and Dungeons. And that's it. And then Warzone 9 at level 800 plus. There you go. Cobra Basement still S respawn. Yeah, it's worse, but it is still very good. I think it's still the same respawns, right? Everything across the board just took a hit, but it's still Cobra Basement, Cobra Bastion, and Nagas that are your S tier respawns, I'd say. Aslan Castle still good. It's just all, you know, a few percent worse. Did you try Bull Tours? No. I guess Bull Tours should go on that list as well. Bull Tours should go on that list as well, with Sanguine Claws. Good point. Knight as a solo playing compart monk at this moment? Yeah. Originally when the monk released, the monk was just a better EK. I think it's closer now. But yeah, it's just... I still think the monk is better at solo play than the EK. Overall, I would still go for the monk. But yeah, EK is fine as well. And I also like EK. I mean, that was my original vocation that I made content with. How's your little one? Everything? Yes, it's better. It was just one really rough night. It's been better since then. He's still a little bit sick, but he's better. Thank you. Have you made a video about this response for Paladin? No. Seems like hell for a Paladin. Until much higher level anyway. This is mostly an EK and monk spawn, I think. Can you show skill wheel? Yeah, after this. It's just tier 2 ascetic with a greater gem. I don't think this place is good enough for soul cores, to be honest. But I guess you're going for everything, Tiger. Alright, let's open the wheel. For whoever asked. There you go. Tier 2 ascetic, lesser gem in there. Greater gem as well. I hope that was enough. Is it worth to play Sorcerer? Yeah, Sorcerer. I think Sorcerer, power-wise, is a very, very nice vocation. The problem is, it's just not very comfortable and enjoyable to play. That's the main problem. Results-wise, I think Sorcerer is pretty damn good. I think once I learn how to play mages, I think the result will be fine. It's just not very easy and comfortable to play. Or chill, right? You just get headshot all the time. EK 465 profit hunts. Don't remember. Check TibiaPal. TibiaPal.com/hunting. Funds. Lots of places where you'll make over 1kk per hour. Nagatango, Cobra Bio, and Falcon Sai. Don't get the Falcon Sai. Not worth it. The Cobra Bow is probably the best, one of the best items you can get in mid-level. So I'd get that over Nagatanko myself. Stoic X-Robe is very nice as well, if you can maybe get your hands on that. Ecozonic. Yes, I try to collect gold coins as well. The monk has a lot of capacity and doesn't need to carry too many supplies. So yes, I generally try to collect as many gold coins as possible. But only if that doesn't, like, you know, worsen my hunting experience. If it makes me refill every 20 minutes, then it's pointless, right? But if I'm doing like a 1 hour refill or something while collecting gold coins, then why not? Just extra money, right? The gold pouch has to pay for itself in 3 years, so... You think I can sell out a how at level 250 as a monk? Yes. Easy. Could do it on 150. Alright, let's do one more lap and then we're going to do a quick refill, I think. You say no Falcon Sai. Which weapon to pick as physical then? Well, you're not going to be using physical almost anywhere. I honestly don't really use physical ever. And the rare times that you want to use physical, you can just use the destruction weapon. It's fine. I can only get 4.5 KK in a 500 monk in Cobra Basement. Will charms change a lot? Or I just need to play better. Well, I mean, I went there a few days ago and I peaked at 7.1, 7.2 KK raw, which is about 60% more than you. So I don't think the charms will give you 60% more experience. I hope that answers your question. You definitely need best in slot though. If you have best in slot, then yeah, you want to be doing more than that. 3 years, yeah, I mean, it's just a bit of a joke that the gold pouch is not really worth it for the price. But you know, if you want to play long-term character, then you know, eventually it'll pay for itself, but it will take years, literal years of playing before gold pouch is worth it. What's better on solo experience for returning player, EK or Monk? Very similar. I think EK is a bit easier if you really haven't played in a long time. The Monk is quite demanding, skill-wise, I'd say. At what point do you stop using manas? At the point where you don't care about profit. At the point you're making giga profits everywhere, who cares? If I'm doing like a showcase video where I want to do profit a lot, I'll still use manas. Or if I'm doing something extremely easy, like an easy bestiary, right? Or if I'm doing fiendish hunting, for example, then I'll still be using manas. But if I'm actually hunting anywhere, I just use spirits. I don't care. It's way more comfortable, even if it's not strictly necessary. I'm lazy. If you plan on passing the character to your grandkids, it's worth. Yes. Hello, chatter. Almost ready for rapid. Yes, exactly. I've been grinding a little bit the past few days to be able to farm that proficiency during rapid. Exactly. 175 capacity left. Let's throw out some more flasks. That's a good question, Alechis. Yeah, if you're hunting Cobra basement or bastion, you need to know how the Cobra poison thingy works, the flask. I have met people before who didn't quite understand it and weren't using it and were surprised that they were getting such low results. But yes, you need to absolutely use it. If you don't know what it is, then read up about it. Tiger, are you still there? Are you lurking? Are you maybe still there? What's the next equipment upgrade? Just Sanguine Claws at level 600. Still there, okay. There you go. I've been thinking about adding a few mods. There you go. Chatter and Tiger. Let me know if you don't want it. If you don't want it, I can take it away. But I hope you'll be happy to receive the privileges. Alright, love this place with the refill, by the way. Super fast. I'm done already. Going back. Oh, Pasig is here as well. Pasig can get mod as well. There we go. Sorry, I initially forgot. There we go. Alright. Not that I need very much modding, to be honest. Like, for some reason, community is always very friendly, generally speaking, in the Twitch chat. But I did have some guy, I remember like a week or two ago, come in and start like doing some garbage advertising, and I was like really busy doing something. I don't remember what it was, and I was wishing like, oh, I wish I actually had some moderators in the chat who I could ask to actually ban that dude, and I couldn't. But there we go. Congrats. There's only one command you need to know, chatter. You know which one.
Nie dobrze, a ty chuju dobrze. Kurwa, bober.
Nico Fletcher. Hey Kusnier, do the private coaching sessions. I am monk level 240 right now and struggle a lot. Would love if you could watch me play and point my errors on how to get better. Absolutely, I do it all the time. Just record a little clip of your video, of your hunt, whatever, and send it to me on Discord. When I have some time, I'll review it and give you some tips. I do this probably like 3 times a week, so yeah, no problem. I do it for free as well, so don't worry about any payment. Of course, if you ever want to sub or gift a sub or something like that as gratitude, I'm not going to say no. But yeah, absolutely happy to help for free anyways. Quite a fun exercise for me to do those kind of things anyway. Yeah, whenever. What's my threshold? Mind people struggling their character bazaar characters, for example. Honestly, I'm very, very easy. Like I don't love it if like a first time chatter comes in and he like just pastes a link to his character bazaar. But it's not enough to like ban. If he sends the auction again 5 minutes later, that's a ban, for example, right? So generally speaking, do not ban unless I specifically ask for somebody. I think, or unless it's something very obviously, you know, I don't know, you know, racist and homophobic or whatever that wasn't caught by like the spam filter, you know. Generally speaking, my attitude is to, you know, let people be who they are, and generally I'd rather be too lenient than too harsh. That's always been my attitude to my Discord and to my Twitch as well. I'd rather let a couple guilty people walk free than ban an innocent type of deal, you know? VOD review on stream. Well, kind of tricky content to do on stream. I think we could do it, but then you also need to have someone who's, you know, okay with doing that, right? People generally aren't super comfortable with others pointing out the mistakes and stuff, especially in front of an audience. So I wouldn't really expect someone to agree to it or expect it from someone. So probably never. No spamming. Yeah, no spamming. Just no taking the piss, you know? If you come in and start taking the piss, then with like your links and stuff, then yeah. No thanks. Did you try Warzone 1? Jason? Yes, I tried Warzone 1. It's Bestiary, as expected. Nothing else. Hello, Astor. Yeah, all good today. Edging towards that 600. Hey, Toze. Don't you think northeast path of the wheel could be better now due to nerfs? I just don't like outburst, because it whiffs too often. It just makes me feel bad. Until they improve the jump range of outburst, I don't see myself using it, until I would use it once I'm once I have 750 points. 775 points in the wheel. At that point, I'll use outburst, because then I'll have tier 2 aesthetic and tier 1 outburst. Chatter, chatter of the sub. Thank you, chatter. I guess being a mod comes with certain expectations. Is that right? Thank you, mate. How's the little one today? Yeah, much better, thank you. Yeah, I shouldn't have streamed 2 days ago. I didn't think he would be as bad, and yeah, it was a mistake. I paid for it with my life in game, of course. But yes, much better now, thank you. I guess I should mod like everybody then. Chatter, what do you think? I should mod every single viewer. Yeah. Yeah, I still no problem. If you really want that, yeah, we can send me a clip at some point and we can make that happen. Do I go for Do I go for a 90 Bitcoins boost today, guys? I'm kind of tempted. Kind of really want to get close to that 600. Is Divine Wrap Elementals and Cobra Bastion better than Crit? Yes, I think so. I think with a fully upgraded Sanguine Claws, Crit Charms will be better than Elementals at most places. Obviously, can't use the Sanguine Claws at Basement or at Cobra, so it doesn't matter. It's a moot point. But generally speaking, I think for like high health monsters, Elementals are better unless you're using the fully upgraded Sanguine Claws with like 12% crit chance and stuff. Ah, yes, I have to send you 100 quid. Ah, damn it. Is the music really quiet? Oh, it's coming back now. Okay. I guess it was a gap between the songs. Gotta say, it's nice to see an English-speaking TV streamer. There aren't any others nowadays. Unfortunately, I don't speak Polski. I think there's a couple of English streamers, at least. There's, from the top of my head, like bigger ones, right? There's quite a few, like some smaller ones. You know, there's a few friends from Nevia. From the bigger ones, there's definitely Fiery Soul. He's probably the second biggest English-speaking streamer. You've got Lee Ragnarsson, right? I don't know how much he's streaming now. Who else do you have? I was thinking about somebody that I forgot now. Somebody else. There's a few more. Sfar, for example, he does sort of half English, half Spanish streams. Although I have to say, I don't know if Sfar's watching or not. But since a few weeks ago, he changed something in his settings, I think, on Twitch. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I can only watch his stream in 720p instead of like 180p, like the 1440p option for me on Sfar's stream. It's not available. So I've not been watching him at all because it's just the quality is too low. I don't know what's going on there, but hurts me. Avalanche. Does Avalanche stream in English? He streams in Polish, no? I know he like knows English and he'll answer an English question now and then, but I think he is like 99% Polish streamer. Adult, yeah, Adult as well. Adult plays like all sorts of random shit, not just Tibia, right? 2% more crit chance is definitely better. That's car. Yeah, it takes so used to it. I know. Does he stream English only on Fridays? Yeah, I think, like I said, I haven't watched Sfar in a while, which is a shame because I do. Sfar is probably like the closest to me with regards to the type of content he makes and the type of personality that he is. So it's a shame that I haven't really been watching him because of this quality issue over the past few weeks. But yeah, he definitely did used to do those Friday English only streams. I'm still holding out hope that one day me and Sfar will do like a duo project on like a new world. You know, we'll do like an EKED or EK Monk duo and we keep that going for a few months. I think that would be really successful content in many ways. But yeah, I don't know, maybe next year. What is this KOTA, Rubenos Kota? Is that a streamer? You said that twice now. I have no idea what that is. Is that a person? That means something. Oh, okay. I don't know him. Ah, fair enough. Big G Man. I've heard Big G Man. I don't think I've seen him stream though. Yeah, I think right now it's probably me and Fiery Soul, right? Are like the sort of two biggest, like just straight up English streamers. I think I love Fiery's content as well, by the way. I really love the dude. Great stuff. What first charm shall I get on the monk? If you have like limitless charm points, then I would get low blow, savage blow, and freeze or zap. If you're kind of more realistic, then you'd probably get freeze, zap, and poison. Bubba streams. Ah, yes, Bubba. I think Bubba still like streams every now and then, but it's like, you know, random OTS stuff, I think. So yeah, I don't watch it. I don't really watch OTS. Yes, yeah, 2% crit chance definitely better than 10% crit damage, no doubt. Yeah, Fiery seems like a great dude as well to be in a guild with and stuff, for sure. I'm actually gonna be in the UK a couple of weeks from now at a wedding close to where Fiery lives. So hopefully, I'm hoping to meet up with him actually. So maybe we won't be doing like a co-stream or anything because I don't have enough time. We might take a photo together or something. Hopefully that works out and we get to have a beer for a couple of hours or something. That'll be fun. I think Monk will get more nerfs this year. I think there's going to be a vocation rebalance towards the end of the year. If it's going to result in a net nerf, I don't know. I hope not. But I would be very disappointed and very surprised if there was just like a straight up random nerf on a Tuesday, you know, type of deal. Say next Tuesday there's a weekly patch and there's a nerf to the Monk. I'd be very surprised and very displeased with that. I really think it's very, very unnecessary. 2% crit chance sounds so small. Nah. It's huge. 20% more crits. 20% with low blow. Every 5th hit is a crit. Amazing. Where in the UK? Oh, it's near London, right? I think he's like South London. I'm at a wedding near London. And then I'll be flying out of one of the London airports. So I'll be in central London for a few hours before my flight. So yeah, hopefully we'll meet up and have a beer. 2% crit chance is 20% more crits. Well, you go from 10% to 12%, right? So you deal 20% more crits. That's the overall increase, right? What I mean. Lappy. Okay, I'll try to remember. The more crit chance you have, the better Savage Blow is. More crit chance does not make low blow better, it makes Savage Blow better. So yes, if you have +2 crit chance on your weapon, then that makes Savage Blow better. Tajik. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like I didn't think the nerf was like so bad. Like it was significant, but I didn't really have a massive problem with it with the numbers. I had a big problem with the timing of the nerf. But yeah, I'm fine. Just need to adjust a little bit, of course. You still think there is some bug after nerfs that affected supplies usage? Nah. I don't think so. I think maybe it was just my first hunt after the changes, and I was just not very focused. And I was playing badly, which is why I was using more supplies. Now that I've played a lot more, I don't think so. I think it's fine. Or maybe they ninja'd it, fixed it the next day without letting anyone know. But probably I was just playing bad. Ah. Okay, cool, Tiger, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, 2% seems small, but if it's like, you know, already on a different small percentage additive, then it's actually really, really big, right? Thanks, Mazren. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I saw your screenshot in the Discord about the profit and the raw experience you made today in 2 hours. Pretty good. Don't think I'll ever be matching numbers like that. Not enough of a grinder. Very nice indeed. I've been following your monk videos. What patch do you suggest for Solkamas? Patch. Do you mean the tree proficiency? I can show what I have in a second. What's my... Oh, and then Astor's asking the same question. Okay, we can have a look in a sec. Let me just finish this. Yeah, here's my current path. Just all bottom. And then I'll go for the 10 crit damage here. And then all bottom. Although I think maybe the extra crit damage for Chain Penance is better. I'll have to have another look at that at some point. But Chain Penance is so garbage now anyway, it's doesn't matter too much. The value of Low Blow and Savage Blow overall has increased this update because more crit chance on the weapons increases the value of Savage Blow, and more crit damage on the weapons increases the value of Low Blow. Whereas I don't believe there's been any real changes which increase the value of elemental charms necessarily. So, in my opinion, crit charms value has definitely gone up. Not enough that, you know, in like late game team hunts you'd be using crit charms, but for solo hunting, absolutely more value. Yeah, Ahitsan, yes, I ran out the boost, but my next boost would be 90 Tibia coins, so I considered it, but considering it's not such a great respawn, I'm not gonna do it. Not unless somebody sends me Tibia coins for it, specifically for it. So probably not. I think 90 TC is where I draw the line personally. It's too expensive. I buy the 30 and 45 every day, and that's fine. But yeah, 90. Inkborn damage for library. Yeah, I would use that if I was hunting library. Is that a doublet in your chest box? Yes. I have the doublet. Why doesn't somebody else answer the question? I'm sure somebody else knows the answer. Go on, who can be the first one to answer this question? Why I'm carrying a doublet? Asura boss, there you go. Lopper wins. There we go. Yep. To kill one of the true Asura mini bosses, you need to enter the boss room while wearing a red armor. Doublet is the cheapest and easiest one to carry around. All right, Chasen. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. "19 minutes on my armor." All right. I've been hunting the Sora mirrors for 8+ hours on 250 to 17. I can't get over 4.4 KK raw. Moving a bunch, seeing the spawn in. I'm kind of suspicious that you're seeing the spawn bubbles at 4.4 KK raw, because that respawn at a capacity can still maintain like over 6 KK raw. So you're still like 40% off of the theoretical maximum. Oh, if you send me a video, you send me a clip, Rick, always happy to do a quick review, point out any mistakes, suggest improvements, no problem. It's the easiest way to improve. Just send me a clip, I'll take a look at it, no problem. What do you think about the next challenge? Weapon only, 0 supply hunts. What do you think is the hardest respawn I could do a 0 supply hunt on using just the Sanguine Claws? Bear in mind, this means I only have 1 Void and 1 Vampirism. I actually don't know. Probably wouldn't be anything that crazy, to be honest. I think I could do Summer and Winter Court 0 supplies with just weapon, helmet, and armor, just so I could have the main imbuements. With no other items, I think I could do 0 supplies at Summer and Winter Court with Sanguine Claw, Full Garb, and Emerald Coned Hat. Dragons, regular dragons, yeah. Although regular dragons are pretty strong to earth, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, no problem, Rick. Tick, you do that. You do that. Still gonna be a long time here in this respawn, I think. Cliff Strider is the most rare monster here, right? Let's have a look how many we got. Got 757, and it looks like we're killing about 170, 160 per hour. Like 10 more hours here. Well, hey, it's a pretty interesting respawn. Good profit. May as well, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to stream the whole 10 hours. In fact, I don't know that I'm going to stream this place again at all. I think we're going to hit 600 tomorrow. Not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream in the evening for some Sanguine Claw test. Yeah. I'm probably not going to be streaming many energy-based respawns in the coming weeks. I'll be focusing on the Sanguine Claws. Just Sanguine Claws, maybe Quarras. Oh, easy. With just Sanguine Claws, Quarras, regular Quarras would be very easy. I think I could do something harder than that. I think at the level, I think the Earth is kind of problematic because Earth only becomes better at like kind of harder respawns. But with just Soul Mass, for example, I'm sure I could do a zero supply hunt at like Were Lions, Were Hyenas, Drake and Walls with just Soul Mass, no other weapons. Maybe that should be my next challenge. Weapon only, zero supplies. God, that'd be like taunting tips off, you know, like, come on, nerf us more, I dare you. YouTube would hate me, but tempting, I have to say, tempting. Once I run out of content, it's happening. Unimbued weapon? No, you'd need imbuements. Unimbued weapon is at that point it's really boring. Nah, fully imbued weapon only. So Soul Mass or Sanguine Claws. Soras? I don't know. Maybe. Asura Palace with Soul Mass. I'd need a Dwarven Ring. I suppose that still works, right? It's technically an item, but I think could be forgiven. Yeah, maybe. God, that would be some stupid content. How about Nagas? Sanguine Claws only. Nagas with full charms, low blow, savage blow, vampiric, void. I think it's maybe possible. I think it'd be hard, but I think maybe at like 600-700 maybe be possible. I wish I didn't think about this. I've not thought about this until literally 5 minutes ago, and now it's in my head. My head is working overtime now about making this work. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. But you know what? People blame me anyway. People blame me already. So what do I have to lose, right? May as well just go deep in on the zero supply content. Nagina Naga. Anyway, won't be doing that anytime soon. For now, I'm gonna be just focusing on enjoying the Sanguine Claws when I finally unlock them. Maropo Turtles, yes. Definitely. It's a good one. Good one. Oskayat Were Tigers. Weapon only. Sanguine Claws. I think possible. Yeah, that level of difficulty I think could be possible with just a weapon. I'm gonna do it, boys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when it's time. In a few weeks. Weapon only, zero supplies. I think charms allowed though, right? Charms allowed, surely. I don't think Overworld will be possible. I think Overworld monsters deal a surprisingly high amount of damage without a second vampirism, and Void, I don't think I'll be able to out-heal the damage. I'm gonna do a zero supply hunt at Overworld with like full gear and charms, but not with weapon only. We lost him. I'm always terrified when people say stuff like we lost him. Chat, I'm assuming you meant something else, not that the stream dropped, right? But whenever someone says something like that, I'm like, hello, I'm still here. I like it, Tiger. But I'm so confident. I'm such a confident poker player. I just go in with the weapon only, you know. Skip all the other steps. Yeah, I'm super paranoid about it, passing. I'm super paranoid about it. Like I'm always like, it happens, you know. It does happen, like that Twitch drops or like your streaming service drops, whatever. And then I'm like, it's super awkward, right? If that happens. So I'm always on the lookout for it. 27 great is a no sweeping or plus 150 ascetic. Help. Just get lucky, bro. Clear example of a luck issue.
Look into my eyes, feel the love intensify, blow like dynamite. Give it all tonight, treat me good, I'll
Yeah.
treat you right, let me satisfy. I want your body, just say you
Zero supply hunt with no gear, just your fist. Maybe something like Minotaurs or something like that would be doable. Hello, hello, Cadmilos. Not sure how to pronounce that. I think with weapon plus ring you could get pretty far. Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, or like the weapon and just like garbage items with imbue slots, right? Like my weapon plus like I don't know, like level 20 helmet or something. Not even a monk helmet, right? Like a crown helmet with a powerful void, and like a crown armor with powerful vampirism, right? Just to have the imbue slots, just have the imbues. The weapon plus imbues, you could go very far, I think, with zero supplies. Is ascetic or spiritual burst better after the nerfs? I'm still using ascetic. 7 minutes imbue on my armor. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna run out down the imbue. And probably I'm gonna finish, to be honest. It's getting a bit late for me. Don't think I'll hit the 599 after all today. What country are you from? I'm Polish. Hate is gonna eat you. I think at a certain point though it becomes so absurd that I think even the haters will start like kind of just laughing at it. No? Am I delusional? Alternatively, hate is gonna hate anyway, chatter, so whatever. These may as well have some fun with it. You only consider outburst if you're team hunting. Yes, that is that is basically the short of it. Yes, it's easier to land it when you're team hunting, and the double charm proc also more likely to be more useful when team hunting high health monsters. So yes, I personally wouldn't use outburst for solo hunting in the current state until much higher level. Until I can have tier 2 ascetic and tier 1 outburst. Shima Shima. I only hate him because it's a skill issue. I don't think that they realize that consciously. They hating because they don't think it's a skill issue, because they think it's a vocation issue, but in reality it is a skill issue. But that's hard to admit, isn't it? You also leech more with ascetic. True, because of the basic attacks, right? Because of the melees. True. Does help with leech and survivability. Throw out some potions again, because again we're running out of cap. Name every Żabka shop. I wouldn't even be able to name every Żabka shop within 100-meter radius of where I live, so... Did you suffer from FPS drops after the update? No. My rig is so overpowered that if I drop from 400 FPS to 300 FPS, I'm not gonna notice it. What is this boring song? Let's skip it. Alright. Hopefully this is better. This is the problem with the public copyright-free playlist. Like sometimes there's like some boring garbage there. It's kind of hard to skip. Plus 150 spiritual hours, greater gem. But what will be the best use for it? The best use for that will be to upgrade it to 225 points. And then get tier 2 ascetic. Slot that greater gem in. And then commit extra 25 points in the outburst wheel. And then you have ascetic T2 and T1 outburst at like level 550 or something. Which is incredible. Because I'm only going to have that like level 750 or something. So that's Zenblade. That is not a bad gem. Assuming you have decent smaller and regular mods. I mean, having you know what, Tiger, I think a lot of people underestimate how much a good setup does contribute to good results, though. It's a bit of a meme. Like, I've seen some people's setups, sitting on like playing on like a small laptop and like an uncomfortable kitchen chair sort of thing. And, if you put me in a setup like this, I'd be losing like 20% experience from what I'm doing now, just on the setup. So I do think having a comfortable, solid, reliable setup is very important for pushing results in Tibia as well. Yeah, just invest into €3,000 plus PC, and yeah, you'll get plus 10% experience. Simple. Yes, I don't know how people play on laptops, blows my mind. Last laptop I played on was like, must have been over 15 years ago. The only times I use a laptop to play Tibia, is if I'm going on vacation. I bring my laptop with me and I pick up my reward shrine every day. That's it. Alright, we've got 59 seconds in view on the armor. Let's do one more lap and then I'll go to depot and end the stream. Why not both, Tiger? Why not both? You'll see what's in my depot tomorrow at level 600. Imagine if I just started a stream tomorrow, level 600, and I just whipped out my Grand Sanguine Claw and just went hunting and didn't acknowledge it at all. Just got my got my new weapon. No big deal. Hello, Axisor. Hello. Uh-oh. We've just run out of the vampirism in view and I'm in a 6 box. This is okay. I thought this would be worse. Let's try 7 box then. Alright, let me apply a new imbue. Where is it? And applied. Here we go. Powerful vampirism. Love the scrolls, by the way. Oh my god. Now that we've been nerfed and weapon proficiency is not even making up for the nerf, the scrolls are definitely the favorite part of the update for me. By far. If you already find the monk boring at level 225, then yes, you're gonna struggle. Because believe me, it gets a lot worse with more levels. Oh, Tiger, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Except I'd have to remember to do it with my imbuement tracker as well. Maybe. Playing alone sometimes can be so struggling. Yep. I mean, I'm already experiencing it myself. Like, especially past 600, I think playing alone is going to be really rough. It's going to be fine for a bit with Dragon respawn or Dragons and Zio, but I do expect it to get really boring very quickly. So I'm going to start looking for more and more team hunts the higher level I get. If I have any hope of ever being level 1k plus, I need to find a team hunt. A more regular team hunt. We'll see, Tiger. We'll see. I don't think I want people actually going away thinking that I have it. I think I'd rather just not acknowledge it for the whole stream. We'll see. Can you explain how you use tibia vision, how it works, and then try it? It just mirrors regions of your screen. So I personally just mirrored. I have 4 regions mirrored. I have the amulet and the ring, so that I can keep track of how much charge my amulet and ring have, much easier. I have Focus Serenity spell cooldown also. It's a 10-minute cooldown, so also having it easily visible helped me. And I have the time of my hunt analyzer also cropped near my arcs. And then I use the Transcendence Potion every time the timer hits like every 10 minutes. So at 10 minutes I use it at 20, 30, 40, etc, etc. And I have all those cooldowns here. You can't see it now because I'm not sharing it. But I have all my tibia vision in this little Lalo column, everything here, just to the right of the mana bar, mana arc. Yes, exactly. Dragons for 600 levels. It's not going to be very fun. I'll get bored of that very quickly. Curious how you'll do on the dragons. Yeah, me too. Never hunted that. We'll see. I think it's going to take, you know, a couple of weeks for me to master dragons. So, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Done. 1.5kk profit. Normally a bit better than this, but, you know, we'll take it. Can someone link that program? There you go. tibiavision.com. $200 on Tibia. If I was spending $200 a day, I'd probably have like tier 5 by now. Is this the highest level you've been? Yes. I think, yes, I think my EK was just under 600 as well. I think this one is probably the highest now. And yeah, we'll hit 600 tomorrow. It's definitely going to be my highest character by that point. I fully expect to keep going until like 700, maybe 800. I'm not sure if I'll have it in me to go from like 800 to 1000 unless I find like a reliable daily team hunt. I think it's just going to be too much of a slog for me. Let me recharge my items. Hope they have enough silver tokens. Yes, just about. Should we go kill the Leonard, whatever his name is? Let's go do a quick boss kill. Kill the Edron boss in a book world. I haven't killed him in a couple of days. Let's go kill him, and then we'll end the stream. $600 today? No, we won't hit 600 today. I'm about to finish the stream. I'll hit 600 tomorrow afternoon, maybe. Oh, it's a boosted monster today, isn't it? This Headwalker, right? I don't think Crusaders drop Crusader helmet. I'm sorry. Tipsoft has let you down. Nothing. All right. I guess let's kill a little pull here. Why not? Efficiency. What's on the Falcon side? I'll take a look in a second. Let me get back to the house. Hey Malcry, you are just keep catching the tail end of the stream, but hello. I'll take a look at the Falcon side in a second. Just get in the house. All right. So far off from this one. Anyway, Falcon's Eye. Yeah, the shielding one. What's on the Falcon's Eye with the shielding bonus damage? So I guess it's this one or this one, right? 15% of shielding as damage for spells. 15% of shielding as extra healing for your spells. So what is my shielding when I'm like geared up? 66. So 15% of that is 9. So plus 9 healing or plus 9 damage. I think it's pretty obvious it's this one here. I'd much rather have the damage. Can 1,000 people subscribe so we can unlock full-time streamer, man? One day, maybe, Tiger. One day. Hey, I have 90 monk and 4.8k charm points on it. What do you think is the best to choose? Low blow and savage blow. If you already have that many charm points, just get low blow and savage blow. How many gifted subs to get 600 tonight? I have to go to bed. I have to go to work tomorrow morning. Save those for another time, Banjo. Today's not a good day to do that. Thank you for the offer, though. Yes, Varaberg, that's exactly it. If instead of hitting 100, you'd hit 109 with all your spells, yes. Yeah, for 4.8k charm points, just get low blow and savage blow. If you can afford both of those, get those, and then get like freeze or zap, whatever you're hunting. Hi Tube, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Just about to finish the stream though. Rending claws is much better than normal version. I don't know about much better, but it is better. Definitely upgrade them if you're going to use them. Otherwise, just use like lion claws or something. Nah, come on, guys. I can't stay up. It's already late. My kids are still a little bit sick, so I do have to finish. Let me find somebody to raid. I'm very happy that you guys like the stream so much and you want me to stream for longer. I appreciate it a lot, but I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm a casual Andy who streams a couple times a week when I have the time. Right, let's find somebody to raid. OTS. Why is everything OTS, dude? Oh, painful. Why is everything OTS, man? Oh, dude. Dude. Right. Is Zaran streaming? Zaran doing his dragons. Let's go to Zaran. I quite like Zaran. Seems pretty alright. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, next stream either tomorrow or on Thursday. TBD. I don't exactly know. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. As always, appreciate you all so much. And say hello to Zaran and see you next time. Bye bye.